Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of it.
And the football comes out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Mendez.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatu.
Oh, and it's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. And the runner takes off to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Makes a quick catch. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out short of the end zone at the 7. Well, what a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense brings him down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Took contact on the throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Long enough and good. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Touchdown.
Good shit, good shit.
Huge play by the special teams. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on his possession. Wideout's now clustered. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. It's a run to the left. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here's the handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. No surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
South Carolina, 0.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. His offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Good shit.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Gets some space around the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Ball carrier tackled there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags a quick throw. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Running back with the football. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
First down and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. No huddle now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense a fix. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play out.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And here's the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in.
Oh, that shit. Let's go.
Wolverines.
Sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
South Carolina, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's going to take off here. Breaking tackles. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of a lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The DB's backing off from the line now. Using his legs, it's Mendez. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Brings up.
Mendez going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Michigan 27, South Carolina 14.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
This one away.
And looks like the hands team, Ray. And the ball to the ground.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead?
Down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Breaks free. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half. I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. Coverage team brings down the returner.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He escapes the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff heading left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the comeback continues. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Trying to find some room. It's Lawson. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Brings up 2nd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tight end goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down.
Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
Michigan 27, South Carolina 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's Spencer. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Good throw, good throw.
Offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Good shit.
So the offense flex.
Try again, you'd have been grabbed. Good shit.
Lead here in the second half.
Now, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll keep it on the ground with a counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's
a long day, bro.
On downs.
Take that shit all day. 6'5" against 6 foot.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Offense on the field to take over. Quarterback still with the football. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
Now moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down,
and he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Pick the fucking ball off.
Quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop
shit, boy.
the defense is fooled
Do that
on
shit,
that
though.
screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Pick the fucking ball off. God damn.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job.
But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally go down.
Good play.
First down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example of he's up to it.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. In the clear at the 25. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Good shit.
Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Who the fuck batted that ball down?